Okay, across the street, that used to be a Dunkin' Donuts over there, but now it's a bank or something. And then there's got like the Cambrian Mall. There's the old Cambrian Plaza. Yeah, it's still there. There's a little rotundary thing on the top. That's funny. Yeah, and the no news off marks. And went on from there to Carl's Jr., where I then did an actual live selfie eating a burger in there, mocking all of the competitive eating people at once, which is impressive. Not that I would actually do a competitive eating challenge, because I would probably vomit everywhere. But yeah, back in the 80s, we did that stuff all the time just for fun, like mixing sewer soda. So when I went into Carl's Jr., I mixed the iced tea with a little of the lemonade, high C lemonade stuff, and for some reason it was a high C lemonade fruit punch, and it was all messed up, and the fruit punch was like coming out one end of the spigot, and the same spigot the water was coming out the other end together, so it was like high C fruit punch actually, and then I added a dash of tablespoon of Barq's root beer, which made it taste like Flintstones chewable vitamins root beer flavor. Weird. Ooh, passing of students just went. Some other school, I guess. Let's see. Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. right across the street here. Still looks like it. I'm in Carl's Jr. This is a strawberry cheeseburger, fries, and this is sewer soda. It's got like tea, a little dash of Fanta lemonade, but it came out weird. It came out like syrupy because syrup's all messed up, and a little dash of Barq's root beer. It's gonna be horrible. So yeah, so I'm in the spot, but there's no booth anymore, and as you can see, no booth. But yeah, I'm in the spot. So here we are in the zone at the original Pine Hill Carl's Jr. That looks completely different inside. It's really like one of those each. So here I got the sewer soda. Eat the burger. Got 5. Slide. I'm ripping out your face. But it's okay, because it's a parody. Dirty pill. Very important. Here we have Mr. Big Cheeseburger. Here, take the bacon off though. Don't want to like break it. I like the taste of it. Not what it does to my insides afterward. You know what I'm saying? No, I was kidding. I thought I ate like 3 or 4 of these things. I was sitting. 2 pizzas. Nobody killed me. I don't have the metabolism of a 20-year-old anymore. It's a little faster. It's pretty sad. I have one of these near the Kaiser, but I think still say the one in here is the best one at the Pine Hill. No, I'm not going to eat it this fast. I'm not going to poop. Unlike LA East, it would be all blah. That was in the martial arts. I know how much to eat. No, it's healthy. In this spot, all used to hang out. High school, and we used to like take the salt shakers and mess with them. Kids from school next door would too. Oh. You know what? It's just disgusting. It's like the root beer, just a little bit, like souped into it, and it made it taste like, you know, those vitamins you used to get as kids, or like Flintstones chewables. That's what it tastes like. The burger will kill the taste. Oh, I forgot the hat in the truck. I'm not going back. This really does taste disgusting. The food is good, but what I mixed was disgusting. The burger is tasty. There's also a certain aromatic flavor. Sorry, I was doing these ridiculous things 30 years ago. Right here. I do it again. Let's compare the video from 30 years ago. I don't think I filmed it like that. I like the red accent wall behind me. French fry. San Jose Beach. With the LA Beast, the San Jose Beast. And if I hurl into the camera, awesome. Oh, beeper go up. So I'm in the spot, and ironically, there's a garbage can right over here, right where Angie sat. Sometimes, it's up. In honor of them making a mess. It's totally different. Weird. You know, there's like not enough tables. By the way, this is not competitive. I'm just eating a burger. I like that carb show on Redley. You can go. I won't steal their thunder. Red Sox good. For parody. That's what it is. There's guys around. There's like 3 or 4 guys in here. Like he's making a selfie. Yeah. They're waiting for me to puke. I'm not gonna. Want me to play that. Oh. There's a lady's coming from. Oh, she needs something. She never. I ate a burger. See, I deliberately only had one donut at the donut place. So we'll close. Oh! Push it off. Yeah. Maybe I'll have a fast metabolism right now. Eating machine becomes a pooping machine. But I'm not eating too fast. Too. Oh, the burger's good. Oh, you do Chucky Boy from the Bronx, Chuck from the Bronx. I'm gonna try Devil's Food Egg with that. That was a cough, not enough. I'm not gonna finish the fries. Almost done wrong. Some more. That's right. Walk over to pH. No. What's that beef? So I recommend the hamburger, but not mixing sodas together. I'll leave that to the professionals. I lost it when I'm down there. Kind of tastes, kind of looks like motor oil a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
There's worm in it.
Yeah, the phone guy. Yeah.
There could be bugs in it. That's to flavor protein.
And then Aaron did it on the side.
There might be a bug in there.
No,
I'm not kidding. Anyway, check it out. There's something floating in there. But I assure you that it's probably a piece of food from the burger. Yeah. There we are. The fries. I couldn't finish it. There we are. So, yeah. Carl's Jr. And then I ate it and drank it. I ate the burger and drank the tea. And drank. And I filmed it. It was hilarious. And people were in the background, he's making a selfie. And it's like, yeah, but it's a nostalgic one because that was in the spot where we used to have a booth. The gang would hang out. The booth. There'd be several gangs, quote unquote, hanging out. Well, they weren't really gangs. They were like Pine Hill gangs, which means they really weren't a gang. The Minions, of course, our group, and then the other ones, and the Valley Christian kids, and we would be rowdy in the Carl's Jr. prank each other and stuff. Yeah. So I wasn't pranky there today, and I ate most of the fries and everything else, and no puking. So sometimes LA Beast and sometimes competitive eater, reckless eating guys. I didn't actually puke. I think that those guys are better if they do puke because it's funnier. But at least those guys, reckless eating, should puke like after eating more than just a little bit of something. Like they always try a little bit of this or that, and they're all like, "Oh, it's spoiled. I'm gonna spit it out." No, they got to keep it in there for a while. Swallow some of it. That's what they got to do. So there you go. Yeah. So.